Kan ni ge en stor applåd till kvällens sista komiker. Han heter David T. Weaver.
Tjena allihopa! Got any Metallica fans in the house? I saw Metallica this summer down in Göteborg. Those guys are still kicking ass. Funny thing is, I bought a Metallica t-shirt, and now every time I wear it, these fucking Metallica fanatics, they can't just come up to me like, dude, bro, Metallica, what's up? No, they're like, Metallica, what's up, Metallica? That shit doesn't happen when I wear my Elton John t-shirt. Now, you guys got some posters down in the Tunnelbahn. Every summer I see these things down there. It says, the Tom Tits Experience. Who the fuck is Tom? How big are his tits? And what exactly is the experiment? Listen, I figure if Tom can do it, so can I. So next summer, look for my posters. It's going to be the Dave Dick Experiment. Ladies' night every night. Except for Sundays, when you have to use the special password. The special password is helmet. Fucking hell. Yeah, so listen, min fru kommer från Sverige, hon kommer från Boden. Anybody? Boden? I didn't think so. The nosebleed section of Sweden. When we first moved here, she said, David, now that we're living in Sweden, you're going to have to learn to speak Swedish. So I signed you up for SFI. Or as you say, SFU. That Stureplan little attitude there. So yeah, I said, what the fuck is SFI? Apparently that stands for Swedish for idiot immigrants. She was all excited. I took the course the first night. I get home. She's like, tell me, what did you learn? What did you learn? Yeah, shut up. So not only do I need to learn to speak Swedish, jag vill, how to say, lassa mig prata svenska snart, whatever. I also have to learn Swedish names that are common to you guys, but they're kind of weird to us in the States. You got Lars, but call him Lasse. You got Carl, but call him Kalle. My wife's dad's name is Shell, and the first time I saw it spelled, K-J-E-L-L, I thought you said K-Gel. It sounded like a Swedish radio station. K-Gel, 105. I swear to God, I met these 4 people in a business meeting not too long ago. It was a lady and 3 guys. They introduced themselves as Titty, Humpus, Jerker, and Seaman. To me, that sounds like the perfect weekend when the wife is gone. As soon as I drop her and the kids off at the airport, it's like Jerkfest 2012. Yeah. A little titty, a little humpus, a little jerker, a little seaman. Speaking of sex, I have to ask, for like, I've been with my wife for 16 years, we've been married for 10. Wow. Thank you. I got more throw pillows on the bed than the amount of times I have sex in a month. But anyway, whenever I ask her to have sex, I always say, would you mind speaking sweet? Let me rephrase this. Whenever I beg my wife for sex, I ask her to please speak Swedish with me, and she never does it. So I have to wonder, what does that sound like? Is it like, ladies, oh, fy fan, helvete, förbannat. Oj, du är så stor, du är så stark. Jag älskar din kuk. Oj, 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 shit fritt. Oj då, ursäkta mig. Yeah. I remember the first time we went up to Boden to meet her mom and her dad and everyone. They told us that we were going to take a fucking 6-hour bus drive in the Husbussen and go meet her grandparents up in Mount Berriet. Like a 6-hour drive up there. Grandma, her aunts, her uncles, her cousins, her whole family are up there. How do you say grandma in Swedish? On the mother's side? More for. So we're gonna go see it. Before we get up there, her brother Eric says, David, I think it'd be really cool when we get up there if you know a little Swedish phrase that you can lay on them when they introduce you. So I'm practicing it during the bus drive up there in the husbussen. We get up there, and sure enough, there's more Fingerfar and cousins and uncles and everybody. And they do the introduction, and I say, Jag heter David, jag kommer från USA. Jag älskar sex med storhunden, kor, kycklingar. Tjejen jagar bra flitsickare. Killen jagar superbra kuksuckare. Jag måste pissa kuken nu. Ha det bra. They all looked at me like I was a complete retard. So the first thing we had was fika, which, you know, I'm a chubby little American. I had to try all these tasty little baked goods. But then we went to her uncles, more fika. Then we went to her cousins, fika. Then we went to her girlfriends, fika. Fucking fika up to here. We go back to more Fingerfors. And she cooks for dinner your national animal, the moose. So we eat moose meat and all the fixins. Afterwards, Bella, Nina's mom, my wife's mom, she says, David, vill du ha sockerkaka? Did she just say she wants to suck my cock? I'd let her, she's not half bad. But Kajal saw the confusion in my face and he said, David, don't worry. Here in Sweden we offer this after every meal. Dinner and a show, right on. So we were going to go the next day ice fishing and snowmobile riding and doing all this, and we did all that crap. We were getting ready to go back to Stockholm, and so Bella says, we had to get up early the next morning. She says, David, imorgon du måste komma upp och ha sex med allihopa. Did she just say I get to have sex with everybody? God damn, I love this country. So just before we go, there's the whole family. They're standing around watching, saying their goodbyes. And Kajal says, David, could you tell us all, what was the highlight of your trip up here to Norrbotten? I said, I got to tell you, Shell, aside from the ice fishing and the snowmobile riding, I love going to everybody's house and eating that fita. Fuck, your sister Aunt Marianne's fita blows my wife's fita away. Melted in my mouth. More Fingerfar, her fita tasted a little old, a little stale, like it had been sitting out for a while. But I ate it anyway. You know, I forgot to tell you, speaking of names, I met this guy here named Jan. And I said, you mean John? And he's like, no, Jan. Like, how do you spell it? Jan. I said, dude, that's a chick's name. That's Jan. He says, no, David, it's like, you know, the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning. Your name's Jerk Off? Okay. Jerk Off told me that he lived in, Jan told me that he lived in the States for a year. He did his senior year there as an exchange student. He put in to go to like Hollywood or California somewhere, thought he'd meet rock stars and actors and whatever. He ended up in Arkansas. I don't know if you know much about Arkansas. It's filled with a bunch of redneck, corn-fed, backwood, hillbilly motherfuckers lost their virginity to corn. Retards. And I told him that there actually is somebody famous from Arkansas, from Little Rock. Maybe this will refresh your memory. I did not have sexual relations with that one, but I am wearing her panties. Yeah, Bill Clinton's from Little Rock. He's famous, known throughout the world. He told me, jerk off, he said that when he was living there, the little redneck kid that lived with the host family told him, hey man, just so you know, it's illegal to have anal sex here in the state of Arkansas. Now that in itself is not that funny. What's funny to me is, how would you even police that? And I can see that on like one of my favorite TV shows. Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Cops is filled with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. And you can just see, it's always the same thing, camera on the driver's side, and the guy driving a car. My name is Officer Roy D. Mercer. I'm the head of the ASP. That's the Anal Sex Patrol. Everybody calls me Porky. This here's my deputy Dan. Everybody calls him Cotton. Then they get a call. We got an ASP in progress. 45. Let's go get him, Deputy Dan. Fucking kicking the door. Remove your penis from that girl's ass. I swear to God, it's in her pussy. Cotton, smell that man's penis. Yeah, it smells like ass to me, boy. God damn it, you're under arrest. I swear to God, her pussy just smells like ass. How could you say that, Daryl? I ain't going back to jail. I know my rights. You're under arrest, God damn it. I saw some other cool posters down in the Tunnelbana. Bro, are you high? It's good to Big Ben comedy tonight, dude. Right on. That's like Southern California. Metallica fans, the only ones that don't get hyped up when they see Metallica t-shirts down in Southern California, they're like, bro, dude, Metallica are like fucking metal gods. Yeah, so I saw this other poster for Svadia's Master Cock. What the hell is that all about? I would have loved to see the auditions for that, right? Panel of judges, what can you do with your cock? I swear to God, I'm the master. Me like the other American comedian, Greg, I have 2 daughters, and they both speak English with daddy and Svenska med mamma. Amelia, the 5-year-old, she's in the kitchen, has her little fucking chef hat on, her little apron, she's baking with mom. I walk by and she's all, look at me, daddy, I's a cock. No, honey, you're not a cock. Bless her heart. Speaking of Metallica, I'm a huge Metallica fan, and the girls, they love it when daddy sings nursery rhymes with them. But I'm so fucking bored with these particular, oh, McDonald had a farm. Yeah, we get it. He had a fucking dog, a cat, a cow. So what I've been doing is singing like James Hetfield. Give you a little sample like, the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout, down came the rain, and watched the spider out, out came the sun, down fall the rain. The itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Now go! Now they're going to doggies and they're all fucking, that's not how you sing it, douchebag. Yeah. So, hey, is there anybody else here not from Sweden? Woo! Where are you from? Estonia. Far out. Listen, when I was up in Boden, I got ready to, I'm a smoker. So I told everybody, I said, I know a little Swedish. I'm going to stand up and use a little Swedish. Ursäkta allihopa, jag måste gå out and runka nu.
I'm coming from Karlskrona.
You're coming from where, bro?
Karlskrona.
Where the fuck is Karlskrona?
In Blekinge.
Where?
In Blekinge.
Sweet.
Karlskrona in Blekinge.
Excellent. Good for you. And did you ride the short bus here? And where's your... Listen, that's about all my time. What I'm going to do is, they've got a little private room down here, the Runka room, where I'm going to go down there, and I'd love to try some Estonian fita, if you want to join me. So thanks for coming out and supporting Big Ben Comedy. You guys have been great. I'm David Hoover. Woo! Sounds good!